Joining me now to talk about it is Deputy Director for Community Engagement and Innovation at the National Head Start Association, is Dr. Deborah Bergeron. Thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate this. We got to get this back.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm thrilled to be here.
Okay, so let's talk about the politics side of it first. Harris and Trump, they both released some policies on education, but why do you think pandemic learning loss is not talked about more along the campaign trail?
Well, I think we're hearing about a lot of issues that are overshadowing education, which is not unusual. Education isn't always at the top of the list. In fact, it rarely is. But we know that it's on both candidates' minds. It's in both of their platforms. And our association here at the National Head Start Association is in touch with both sides and talking to both parties and discussing what our priorities are here at NHSA, which is, of course, children birth to 5. Who definitely experienced significant impacts from COVID.
Yeah, look, it's education, but it's also just the socialization, which really goes hand in hand in school even, doesn't it? How did the pandemic really highlight the existing inequalities that are going on in the U.S. public system then and still now today?
Yeah, I think that's a great question. I think the big thing about studies that'll start coming out showing maybe a narrowing of that learning loss is the way they framed it. Notice you're looking at reading and math scores, which are extremely important, but there are so many other factors that impact the success of any child going through the school system and beyond high school. And you touched on that a little bit by talking about social emotional learning, connectivity, executive function skills, things that we don't test and report on. And the inequity really happened in this particular situation because while COVID was in its biggest impact, we saw many children and families finding ways of closing that gap themselves. We work with children and families living in poverty, and those families had little to no opportunity to do those kinds of things. So as you see the gap happen, it grows even deeper and broader for the kiddos and the families who need it the most.
Look, you think about the remote learning that had to be done. What if you're a family who can't afford to have a steady internet connection? Or what if your mom is so tired trying to work multiple jobs and can't help you with your learning? It's really important that the PTAs get involved as well, but very often the PTAs are, in schools that are functioning well to begin with. So whether it be in reading or math, many students are below their grade levels. What do you think should happen? Should we be showing some leniency, or should we be pushing hard to get them back on track?
I don't think it's an all or nothing. I don't think there's a single avenue solution to this. It's going to be complex. It's going to be comprehensive. It ought to also be very crafted toward the needs of the children and the community's families. We know at Head Start, one of the reasons Head Start is so successful is because we craft our programming to meet the local community need. So instead of just putting out, a one answer solution that we're going to just do more tutoring after school, for example, you have to look at the needs of the children and the families and what's going to be most effective for whatever the impact was on those particular children and families and respond in a more local way. And I think you're going to see better outcomes.
Yeah, you don't want any kids to get left behind, as you say, and get pushed on ahead when they really aren't ready, and then they start feeling bad about themselves too. When you're not functioning well academically, it can impact you emotionally too. Does the parent hold any responsibility to start providing even more extra support to students, like tutoring or summer school? Or does all of that really depend on the schools? Parents are busy. It's a balance here, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm really glad you asked that. And you even referred to the PTAs. I think it's really important. I don't know if you want to say, parents hold responsibility or there's something parents should be doing that they're not doing. But if we, I come from the world of Head Start. That's my wheelhouse. So I can tell you that in this program, the embracing of families is at our top priority. So it isn't just about saying, parents, you have responsibility to do something. It's about inviting them in to be part of the solution. It's very positive. It's very empowering. And I think if our school systems, if our K-12 systems looked at the parents as an opportunity for collaboration and involvement, it would be a team effort, and we would see great impact on children's outcomes.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.